Hello and welcome to another episode of Motorsport Manager with Levingston Motors. As you can see, Ellie Marsh is a greedy bitch. £470,000 a race. Rejected. She was in fact insulted by it. Despite the fact that Engelhardt gets paid less. So we need a new driver. I'm not paying over £500,000 for her. Absolutely no way. She's nowhere near good enough. So we're going to go for Max Porter. He's a fun runner, so this is actually 77%, but not only is he better than Marsh, well, about the same, the Smooth is actually slightly better as well. So, and the other thing is, none of this is actually important. And he wants a long contract as well. So if we offer him like a small sign-on fee, offer him just, you know, he'll never get first because he'll get all the worst parts. I think that should get accepted. And I'll sign him after. After the race. Engine oh, come on, I just spent money. Oh, have our sponsors gone up? No. No, they haven't. I don't know what he's on about. We have signed some new sponsors because all these were gone. I've signed HX Telecoms, which gives us £150,000 per race and another £350,000 up front. I get £2,000 for each one from Carne Blanco, giving us a £2.2 million payment across the 10 races. And Peach Plum, which gives us £350,000 a race. Renegotiation, okay. They'll always want too much bloody money, I'm telling you. It's ridiculous. Oh, whatever. I would just give him a crap ton of money, but it is a bit of a joke. I mean, what the Predator race is on? $150,000. We should just sign her or something. And Evans, we don't know about him. Ridiculous, man. Ellie Foster is not bad, but the marketability is just too low. Otherwise, I would actually go for her. And Luigi Marchetta is terrible and old. Well, by sporting standards. Right. So, Ellie Marsh's last race with Levingston Motors because she's a greedy cow. And we're fighting for 8th position and possibly even 7th if Archer and Dragon Race in China have a bit of a nightmare. Or if Engelhardt has an absolute blind of a race. I'm doubtful. But we smashed Predator and that's really all I care about. Everything has been improved, apart from the engine, which doesn't matter, and that suspension. We might get lucky and that might still count. Let's hope so anyway. If we fit all our best parts, let's just say, put Engelhardt's, everything on Engelhardt, we'll see how our car actually stacks up properly. So still was the gearbox, 8th brakes and 9th suspension. So obviously next season we really go for the gearbox. It's annoying though because I can't improve them any further without risky parts. So that's our problem. It's the gearbox. It's the gearbox. We need to really go full ham on that gearbox next season. I thought so because you just saw cars just accelerate right past us. Right. Let's race. It's the American GP, our home Grand Prix, but every time I race on this track, I always do crap. So we'll see what happens. Quite a speedy track, of course, which means we're in trouble. Unless it's rain, and there's never rain in Phoenix, is there? It's a bloody desert. So anyway, Marsh, last race for us. We'll see how she does. I will see you for the actual race. Practice is over 10th and 15th. It is the American Grand Prix. I'm not expecting much on this one. My performance historically is very poor. But all we've got to do is beat Predator. I'm not bothered about 8th position this year. Next year I will be, because the engine will be spec. So if we can get a good gearbox, we can really have a go at it with Engelhardt. So I'm probably going to have to pay him quite a bit more money next season. Because that does mean I won't be saving Marsh's setups anymore. Greedy bitch. Let's be honest. She's been a greedy bitch. You can't ask for more than Engelhardt. Engelhardt's twice as good as you. Stupid. She's not even that bad. It's just 3 stars, but her smoothness is so bad. Like, it's her feedback and her consistency that really helps her. And overtaken, even though she's in a crappy car, so she's the one getting overtaken. But we've got 2 good setups. 26 lap race, I think. 29. So even the softs are gonna be pushing it. Race trim light-footed. Race trim nurse. We're gonna take it easy with her race stripping. Yeah, take it a bit easy, especially with the crucial parts. Although we will use nurse to our advantage. There we go. Yeah, attack, overtake, attack, overtake. And let's begin the final race of the season. Can we pull a shock and get 8th or 7th? I highly doubt it. You never know though. And it's 5 red lights for the American Grand Prix. Marsh off to a good start, straight in front of Santa Ana. Engelhardt moves up into 6th, so a good start for Levingston Motors. It never lasts. But it does mean Predator don't have a stranglehold on 1st place. We can make a move on Evans, rather than before where Santa Ana got 1st place and just chilled out for like half the race. Santa Ana though making a move on the faster compound in a faster car and retakes it. That's unfortunate. That is the danger of the slower compound, but we should have less heating issues. Engelhardt overtakes into 6th, but loses his position and then some. As everyone overtakes him. So all these cars are faster than him, so there's not a lot you can do. He's getting absolutely swallowed here. Down to 14th, but he got the championship cars behind him there, looking for him. Firebird, I think that is. Oh, Kruger, same thing really. And Garuda. People have stopped pushing. But this is American Grand Prix. It will be bad because we don't have the parts for it. Driver skill is irrelevant on a track that's all about pure speed. Even the more complicated one is basically pure speed. I mean, look at that. Half the track's one massive straight. So there's nothing you can do. This might even be a 10th place finish because we just can't compete. There's not a lot I can do. I'm powerless on this track. It's a terrible track. Flat out terrible. What's about having a racing series where it's all about the car and not the driver? So yeah, we're going to do terrible this race, like I thought. Nothing we can do. It's purely car driven, this race. There's not something you can do as a pro team. Only thing we can hope for is lasting long, because people are already pitting. That's our only real hope here. It's just to drive safely, carefully, and get less pit stops in. Because people are already pitting, so they're going to have to pit 3 times. And we've got a 2-stop going. Just go for us. Right. I'm wishing this one a bit because there's not that much to do. We're all on our own here. Alright. She's just got enough. He's just got enough, so you're coming in first. Park conditions fine. Push with your tyres. That's fine, they're not quite worn just yet. Fill up, park condition should be fine, it is. Up to second though, because of our pit strategy. We'll see where Marsh comes out though. In 20th. Great. Oh, because of a 3-second mistake by the pit crew. I hate the pit crew system. Why would you change it? RNG is not fun. It's like ABU control. We're in 19th, miles behind everybody else. There's nothing we can do. Our car's just crap. It's a pure car. Driver skill irrelevant. Strategy is pretty much irrelevant as well. We just got to hope that our strategy means we get one less pit stop in and it makes up some time. That's all we can do. Predator in it again already, like is Evans. See, he's done one more pit stop and he's got the closest car to us and he's still like, what, 10 seconds behind us. Of course, it's a high tyre temperature track and they just ignore it, so not so much we can do here. We've got to hope our pit strategy gets us up into town. They have to pit multiple times. But I hate the American Grand Prix because it's pure car. And our strategy is based on having the drivers. There's not so much we can do here. So we're just going to try and power through this race. See, Dios has pitted twice and still miles ahead of us. Santana's catching to Marsh. 1-on-1 duel, but Engelhardt car just can't keep up. Oh, what? This one just come out of the pits and slow us down like that? What a twat. You see here, look, Santana's pitted twice and she might have to pit again. So this is where we're going to have to make up ground. It's pitting very few times. We're going to have to attack because she's coming up like a ton of brakes. We've got to tell where to do it. It'll last 2 or 3 laps. Oh, she's pitting. She's pitting again before we see, they pit 3 times with a mechanical issue before we've even pitted. So this is our strategy. It's just not to compete with anybody and just get fewer pit stops in. We can see we're so far behind some teams here. They're pitting twice and they're still a good 10 seconds ahead of us. Right, at Marsh is going to come in 8 laps. They're going to have to help we come out here, and people have to pit again. If they do that, then we're alright. We're not going to push that engine, so our condition's fine. So we can make a push with our engine, even if our risk is so fucking high. I need to manage that myself, because they just put in the best people and ignore stamina from the looks of it. Really, she should be attacking. She's pitting. Alright, go. No, he's going to go on super softs. Right, as well. Mistake on the tyres, naturally. I hate this new pitting system. It messes you up. It's like, what can you do? 2 mistakes. It's all RNG. You can't control it. If your pit crew are just that bad and you don't get anyone good to replace them, you're screwed. No mistake there, though, for Engelhardt, which is good. Now we're helping people here have to pit again. We're just ahead of heavens here. Blue flag, blue flag, blue flag. He's miles away. Why are you blue flagging me? Go! That means we've got to race a lap less as well, so we can just really push it with the engine mode. See, it's pure car because you're getting people lapped here. Plenty of people lapped. What's Santa Ana doing? Backing up. I think she might have to pit again though. Six things is pitting again. We're gonna have a lap less so we can really push our fuel and we've got the condition to do it. That is Evans in the pit. Mello and Sabada might have to pit here, but they're so far ahead. In fact, Mello has pitted, and we've come out ahead of him. So Engelhardt might get a decent finish after all. Oh, that is Santa Ana coming up like a ton of bricks here. She's got the better car. Because Marsh has all our crappy parts, especially with our engine. We're still using the engines. Well, Engelhardt's a slightly better one, but Marsh is using an engine that we started off with. That's why we're doing so poorly. But I didn't want to waste money on it, with him possibly becoming spec. I think this is last lap for Marsh and Engelhardt maybe. No, we're well ahead of Santa Ana, I think. We're gonna get a 15th though. It isn't terrible. For the American Grand Prix anyway. Yeah, final lap. So 15th and probably 18th here. Yeah, it's the American Grand Prix. It's a terrible race if you're a poor quality team because it's all about the car. Drivers irrelevant. You know, it's just completely irrelevant. But next season, just spam good gearboxes. We need to sort out the pit crew because that percent mistake chart is an absolute joke. Bearing in mind, I've got a full crew. You should be able to rotate through them fine. Johnson to the, I think Fiber probably won the championship with this one. We're going to finish 9th. We beat Predator though, so that's all we really cared about. That's unfortunate. After the highs of getting that 3rd place finish, we just did terrible. Unless there's a rule break. There is, so we actually get 14th. Missing our objective by 1. That's unfortunate. Double points as well. So we're into 9th. We're still a bit off 8th place in the end, but that's because we had a few bad races. But we're well ahead of Predator now. Of course, next race, the engine. It's going to be all about the gearbox next season. If they want to make that spec, then we should win every race because we've got the best driver. As long as we get the strategy right. So Ellie Marsh's final race was pretty bad. She did what was needed, and that was it. No fireworks from her. This is where we hope Porter, I think his name was, accepts. So the driver's champion is the Oster of Garuda Racing, but Kruger take the championship, and with it they go back to the Asia Pacific Cup. They get promoted at the first time of asking. Good for them. Good for them. Reject. Yeah, she's insulted, but I'm hoping. Oh, would you look at that? He's accepted. We're paying a bit more. We're paying 100,000 more, but we're paying less than Engelhardt at least. Sorry, Marsh. Actually, you know what I can do? I can do that. Because that'll save my loyalty. That lowers morale a bit, I won't be happy about it. I never promote this guy. Yeah, promote over Eddie Marsh. There we go. That way it should save on my loyalty. No, it actually reduced it but not by as much. So that's fine. I'll go back to 11 soon enough. Yeah, I got it. Oh, he's married again. That's going to put us at a 3-star sponsor watch. I think that's Max Porter, if anything. Good up, Porter. Oh yeah, now you're putting all the yeah, whatever. So that's going to give us our prize money. And of course, with the money saved, will be give us our car next season. The engine's now spec, so now we've actually got the 9th best car again. Which is good. Oh, Zampaglia coming back down from the top tier. They got promoted last year and now they're back down again. Fortunately for them. and we're actually going to get the performance work done right before pre-season starts, the reliability does not matter. But this will be next season. This is the end of season 2. We finished 9th again, but I think we did better than last year. So, what will the future hold now that the engines are spec? We will see. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you for season 3 of Motorsport Manager with Levingston Motors.